Good afternoon, welcome to Saturday live studio here from the Gozo Stadium, where we are currently covering the game of the week between Ghajnsielem and Victoria Wanderers. This section of the sending this week is all about Did You Know? This means we're going to give your two teams some of the facts about your club leading into this game. We're going to kick this off straight away, and I'll ask you, did you know? This would be the 72nd game between the two teams. Ghajnsielem have won 39, Wanderers 18, and they've drawn 14. First game ever played between the clubs was 10th of January 1965, and this is won by Victoria by 1-0. Last game played between the clubs was February 2020, won a game by Ghajnsielem, this time by 2-0. Last time Wanderers won this fixture was in April 2019 in the first division game by an impressive 6-2. The score would also turn out to be the largest victory for Wanderers over Ghajnsielem. Victoria have only beaten Ghajnsielem twice in the last 20 games. Pressure on today. Ghajnsielem remained unbeaten in this fixture for 13 games between March 2012 and February 2019, winning 11 and drawing 2. The best unbeaten run for Wanderers was a game undefeated run between April 1987 and 1993. That was a four-game undefeated, winning 2 and drawing 2. The largest ever victory for Ghajnsielem came in a Division 1 game in 1996, and that was by 6-1. In that game, Mario Gozo scored 6 goals. The whole 6 goals. Eat your heart out, Johnny. Player watch. Atsina for SKVW. If he plays today, will make his 200th appearance in Division 1. David Monday will make his 284th appearance for his club if he plays today. And Eamon Bugia, excuse me if I pronounced it wrong, should he play, will move to 212 career appearances. Well done to those guys. As we know, Johnny Camilleri is Malta's all-time top goal scorer with an amazing 319 goals. He's also the player of the month this month. Well done to him. We're looking for him to make 350 before he finally hands up his boots. What about it, Johnny? Igor Nedljevic, 29 goals in 20 games. That's 1.5 goal per game, which is a great hit rate. Well done, Igor. Great effort. So that's it for this week. That was Did You Know? And thanks for joining us. It only remains for me to say, did you know these facts? Well, if you didn't, you do now. Thanks for joining me. I've been John Birmingham, COYB. See you at the next game of the week. Coming up short. So, welcome to episode 6 of Game of the Week. And this week's Game of the Week is between Ghajnsielem, who are currently, of course, on top of the league, and Victoria Wanderers. We are currently at the ground of Ghajnsielem, and I'm going to be joined now by the head coach, Daniel, for some squad updates. So, here we are. Daniel, head coach, Ghajnsielem. Thanks for joining us today. Coach, undefeated in all competitions at the moment. You've got to be pleased with the start of the season with your boys so far.
Yeah, well, it's been coming from last year. You know, we started building up a style of play, an identity in this club. And when I first joined, you know, it was a bit all over the place. They're good quality players, but you know, things were not the way it's supposed to be. And then we started working on a few things, and I recruited a couple of signings this summer. What we lacked from last year, a couple of experienced players, and then you know, adding up last season and this season, you know, the guys are doing really well, and pleased with the results and the performances.
I have to give you a compliment. I mean, obviously we watch every single game because that's our job. You're very easy on the eye with everyone. You know, you know, you're always looking for spaces. You break very fast. You're always playing it on the ground. You play out from the back. And there always seems to be, your players seem to have a way of moving good without the ball. They're always looking for the channels and the spaces. It looks very well, I have to tell you that. It's very good.
Yeah, well, it's something where we work on a lot. It's positional play, and you know, it's. I'm trying to, well, we as a staff are trying to build their confidence rather than, you know, teach them anything new. You know, it's a way of playing football that I believe in. If you see all the top clubs in Europe, that's the way they play football. Even the smaller clubs that adopted that style of football are getting better results. So you know, it's really easy. It's the more you keep the ball, the less chance the opponent has to score a goal. So we take risks. We take risks. We had a couple of occasions in the last couple of games where the opponent could have scored. From our build-up. But it's a risk you have to accept. At the end of the day, we press high. We keep the opponent as far as possible from our goal. And we try to make it a one-on-one all over the pitch. When we defend. So. But yeah, the guys are really picking up well on what we're trying to install.
I normally start with this one, actually. I forgot. What's your current? How are you with the squad at the moment coming into the weekend's games? Are you clear? Are you all good?
Yeah, we have a couple of niggles, have a couple of knocks and stuff from last game, but it should be all fine for Saturday.
Fantastic. So 24 goals scored and only 5 conceded in the league. It's obviously a lot more than just your goal scorers, because your front line they always look there's a goal in them. They break very fast. There's always 1 or 2, 3 players ready to receive the ball when you go forward. But only conceding 5, it also means there's a lot more than just your forwards at the moment, which means, where you are in the league at the moment. Would you agree, Coach?
Yeah, I agree. We have certain characteristics and quality of players that we adapted to our style of play, and they fit in very well to what we're trying to do here, and apart from that, their defensive duties are to be mentioned, because we conceded 5 goals because they put in a shift every 90 minutes. They chase down the fullbacks, they chase down even the linos sometimes if they have to. So it's a way of playing football that that we see, and it has to be a full 90 minutes commitment, and that's why we have a long squad, where if someone gets tired during the game, or we substitute them and we change them, we put a fresh player in, and we're very happy on where we stand at the moment. We're playing good football. We're playing propositive football, trying to score goals, to win games. And we take it game by game and try to win every game if possible. So far it's been good, but
You've got obviously Nador got off to a sort of unsteady start in many ways for their normal form. Obviously lost the coach, which is always sad to hear. But they come back a little bit now, so you're only 3 points again. So you got this hot air breathing down your neck again. So it's you had this space for quite a while where you were fairly comfortable. But it's okay. Shokia went down and get a very good catch from side of the weekend, but the gap now isn't as big. So you've still got to look over your shoulder, and you've got to keep the pressure going, Coach. A good coach always says that we're in a good position, but I expect a bit more. Is that the way you are?
Oh yeah, definitely. I know we won all the games except the Nador game, which we drew 1-1. But I believe we should have won that game by 4 or 5. So I'm not exaggerating. We had so many chances, so much more possession than them, territorial supremacy. But unfortunately, we didn't turn our chances into goals. But that was an early game. And now things are different. We are playing a more aggressive football. Players are much more on the dot when it comes to certain details in the game, and it's nice to be on the top, because now it only depends on us, and that's what I always say to my players. As long as it depends on us, I'll take it. Anything. So even if it's a 1 point, even if it's a half point, as long as I'm ahead, it depends only on me. And now what we can control is ourselves and what we do. We don't care about what the others do. If they miss a couple of games, do us a favor. It will be more than welcome. But at the end of the day,
you don't slip. You keep
exactly
control. Last question, Coach. Away for a little bit from that, we're entering now as well. So it's been so tough. We have no supporters. I mean, and especially it's very sad when you are doing well, and after all these years of being there for you, just when you're doing well, they're not there. So I suppose, like the rest of us, even from the commentary box, I mean, we miss that atmosphere around the ground. So I suppose you're the same as everyone, longing for the day when the supporters are allowed back in.
Oh yeah, well, let me tell you, football, and I'm saying this from past experiences where I played a lot in front of a lot of people, and even 100 people do a massive difference for a football player, and without fans, I don't know, it's like going to a pub and not drinking a beer, drinking a milk instead of,
I said it in my first interview actually with Bella, who also lost his job unfortunately. It's like an Irishman without Guinness.
Yeah. So it's not right, but at the end of the day, it's our job. We have to do it, and we have to do it for them because thanks to you guys now they can see the games as well. So before they couldn't, they had to go to the stadium. Where these days, they might stay home and watch a game. So we try to do it for them as well. It's part of our job, part of our duty. But um, yeah, I hope this thing will end soon. And go back to sort of normality. Yeah.
Absolutely. Coach, listen, it's been fantastic to meet you. Congratulations, keep it going. And somebody just sneaked in behind me here now. I believe it's the player of the month, so I'm going to bring him over. Thanks for your time, and look forward to see you on the next game of the week. Good luck at the
Thanks,
weekend,
guys.
Coach.
Thank you.
So we're now joined by the player of the month, Johnny. Welcome, thank you for joining us, and congratulations on. I don't know how many awards have you won it before, Johnny? I thought so. So congratulations, and thanks for joining us. You must be very happy with the squad at the moment. You're on top of the league, undefeated in all games, competitions. You've got off to a great start. Are you happy?
Definitely. If you tell me if I'm happy, definitely I'm happy. But I will be much happy if we win the league. That's the aim. We started very, very, very early. We started by March this season. Many teams, they said to us that we are crazy, that we started so much early, but we stopped in February playing football, so doing weeks without training, it's not good. So we started step by step. It was a long way until today. We have a good coach. He knows what he's doing. He started to build up step by step. Every day we're increasing a bit. And then after, if I'm not mistaken, after 2 months, we started to have some friendlies, because unfortunately even friendlies were a bit restricted to do. But we started to do friendlies, and we started to build the team. But last year he was here, the coach, so he knows the team, he knows the players. He just added some players. I was one of them. Rodney, yes. So. But when he combined all the team, and now we have a good team to challenge, and this is showing on the games. The league is long, it's very long. We have a lot of players. That's our strength. We have 20 players, 18 players. They can make it with the first 11. That makes the difference with other teams, I believe. And obviously, if you notice our games. Last game, if we talk about last game, there was four players. They used to be first 11. They were on the bench, and we win the game 6-1.
Absolutely. Jenny, I was just actually mentioning to the coaches, I started with the question to him, or a compliment to him. When we're watching the games from the commentary box and all the crew, you are very easy on the eye. This Ghajnsielem team at the moment, they're playing out from the back. One or two or three passes, and all of a sudden they're up into the box. You've got a very good, fast forward line at the moment, and they work very hard without the ball. They're always looking for channels, and it always looks like there's a goal coming with you guys at the moment.
I trained with many different coaches. I trained in Gozo, I trained in Malta, I won leagues, I won cups. I did everything. I believe I did everything. But with this coach, I think that he has something that most of the coaches was not giving to the team. He has a strategy. Every game has a strategy how to play against, and it doesn't depend on the attack, on the defense, but a collective team. He put the how do I say? Everyone wants to win. Everyone is happy on the pitch. Everyone wants to take place for the first 11. So if I tell you, you're seeing us playing in the game, we do the same in the training every day. Every day in the pitch, here in the training, we used to work hard, fight for the plays. So all these things, they are getting the group believing that yes, we can do it, even everyone individual. But another thing is that if you see our goals, our system, I believe that only one player or two in the first 11 that didn't score, and the goalkeeper.
Goals come from everywhere.
So we doesn't depend on the attack only, or the midfielder only, or the defense only. So this gives even a boost to all the players. So they believe that they can do more. They can do more, and that's the mentality the coach is putting in our minds, that we can do better. We can do. We're trying. He is trying, and I believe that he is already nearly there. That is changing the system that we used to play in Gozo, and this is helping us to be sometimes. I say sometimes, but superior to other teams. The way when we lose the ball is the way, not when you are attacking only, but when you lose the ball is the time that we attack to take the ball and we're up. And even the way how we defend.
Well, it's very easy on the eye. Your football at the moment, you are top of the league, so it's easy for me to say as a commentator, but let me tell you that it is. You do see the difference the way you play. You can see why you are there. Of course, you know it's a long season, you've got to keep going. But I'm coming to my last question. 319 goals, the highest goal scorer in Maltese football history. Are there goals left, Johnny? Are there more to come?
If God wants, I will continue playing football until I say it's time to resign. I'm already thinking about it. I have my son, 5 years old. He's starting to play football. As soon as he show me that he wants really to be the next step for football, I will definitely resign. But these goals doesn't come from just normal games. You have to work hard. It's not obviously you need a good team to play with. It's not me only. It's the team that helped me to score all these goals. And fortunately, is that these last 9 years, I've been playing with teams that in 9 years I won 7 leagues. So that helps me always to get these goals. But personally, I'm very happy about it, and I try to keep it, and I try to increase more. But the important is that I see that the team continues the games, and it doesn't matter my goals. All I need is to win the league, nothing else.
Absolutely. The last thing I'm going to say to you, because I think you need to get over there now and get some training in before the game. It's really great to talk to you. And the one thing I will say again is you still have an amazing enthusiasm, A, for the game, and A, to score a goal, because after you score, you don't just walk away nonchalant. I think you still celebrate with as much enthusiasm as probably I never seen your first goal, but I'd say it's not far off it. It's fantastic to see.
It's the trick of the game. If I want to tell you remember any goals that I scored, I would tell you 1, 2, 3 goals I remember. The thing is that when you score any goal, you go crazy, you enjoy with the team, you see your team supporting you. It's the fun of the football. Football is fun. If you don't take it, you have to take it serious, but you have to believe that this is a fun game, that you have to go and you do everything to win the game. And
I
that's
love your
it.
enthusiasm. Don't let it go.
No.
Listen, thanks for stepping up. Good luck at the weekend,
Yes,
and let's
thank
see
you
you
very
again
much.
on one of our
You will
games.
see me. I will be there. Thank you.
Johnny.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye. Welcome back to Game of the Week, episode 6, part 2. We're just about to start an interview with the coach from Wanderers, who are up against Ghajnsielem this week, and we're going to also talk to the experienced Italian goalkeeper, which is also coming. So we're just going to check on the squad's situation and his thoughts on the game. So Brian, welcome. Thanks for joining on my live stream. We're just going to ask you a couple of questions about your upcoming fixture with the league leaders at the moment. Before I start though, could I please just get an update on Sam? How's he doing? I know he had an operation, or he had some surgery. How's he doing?
Yes. Unfortunately, last game, Sam fractured his face from a free kick. Goalkeeper came out, and unfortunately, He broke Sam's face in 3 places. He broke his cheekbone, his nose, and he has how do you say, a fracture here under the eye. The had to go to Malta for to be seen by the professor in charge, and the professor told him that he needs surgery to have a plate inserted here in his face, which more aesthetically, to be fair. I think Sam will not do it. He doesn't want to do it. No, but practically maybe he has a month and a half out of the game. For us, he's an important player for us and be missed dearly from our team. Anyway, these things happen in Gozo.
You know, Coach, maybe when he's had a few days, you know, he's rested, he thinks he might rethink it. So, but listen, from everybody on our team, we wish him a speedy recovery. It was not nice to watch. We were very concerned, but we hope to welcome him back soon. Okay, so let's move on then. So, it's been a hard start for you to the season. Obviously, you've had 4 points from a possible 21. Can I ask you, coming into this campaign, was it a realistic thing to stay in the division and build and stay to build for next year? I mean, is that how at the level of Wanderers you have to do it?
No, we've been 13 years in first division, so we've challenged for the league, we won cups, done, but finally try to start doing some sums. So my position is a bit different than the other coaches. I've been here with this club for all my life, so we can work long term. And practically here, how things are moving, it's too much money for such a small island and for such an amateur league. And to be sincere, we can't compete with clubs who have nearly 300,000 as an annual budget. So our aim was we still want to compete. We're not here just to honor fixtures. But we have to invest long term. To be able to compete, we have to invest long term. We have some young players who won the under-19 league last year, and we had already started last year to invest in them, give them minutes and games to play, and we made a decision this year that we will focus on them. And if you can watch the lineup, in every starting 11, there are 5 under 21, under 21 players playing every game, every single game, and sometimes we even finish with 7 players under 21, right. 6 under 19, 7 under 21.
It was actually my second question, so it brings me in nicely too, because I've got down, you know, that it's been very noticeable that your squad is extremely young. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, did you not put on a 15-year-old boy in the last game? Did he not come on towards the end of the game and he's 15?
Yeah, 16. But a player started was 16 also.
Okay.
The central defender done. This is our way of trying to compete in the future.
Gotcha.
Because we want to build on our players. If you watch the squad, bar the 2 foreigners, who everyone has 2 foreigners, there's only one outside Victoria, outside the nursery of this team, so practically from the 18, it's 15 players from the nursery of this club, or who've been with this club. I'm thinking of a man who's been with this club for 8 years.
Right. So you're promoting from within, which actually in a home club it's nice to see.
Yes.
You know, I mean, we can all, like, not now because of the rules, but you know, if you have lots and lots of outside players, it stops the growth of the nursery. So it's very good that you're doing it. Fantastic. Okay, so it's already looking like a little bit of survival between 3 teams who are realistic down there. Would you agree, Coach? It's those games are against the guys around you that are the you know, those 3-point-1. They're the big ones to win, huh?
Yes. The league, how it is, as I see it, as even foreseen from the beginning of the season, there are 3 teams who would be vying for the honours, mainly Ghajnsielem, Nadur and Hospice. Maybe Ghajnsielem, they are going beyond a bit expectations, because as everyone was thinking, and even myself, I would have thought it would be Hospice, Nadur. Then there are the other teams, more or less, some maybe a bit, because they have a better number of players than others. But from Kerchem Shevkia downwards, I think anyone on their day could get points against anyone.
Because,
After those five teams are done. Bar the first three. But there comes from those three games. It's a netted boils.
Absolutely. I mean, you've got your foot, but you've had a win, you've had a draw. I mean, you've showed that you can win. I mean, you've shown, and one of the things funny enough, we were talking about the game, the last game you played in the box, and we have this thing between us. We always try and predict the score. It's something we do, and we have a stats guy that does all the stats for the games, and he came up with a really intriguing point. For the position that you've been in, coach, you haven't been hammered. You're not getting 5s and 4s. I mean, it's not like you're not losing by a big amount.
Hopefully to remain like this. but it's true, in every game, bar, there was only a game against Hospes for 1. But the score again there is a bit unrealistic. But the other, you can see the scores, then the difference is 1 goal. Bar last one against Nadut was 2-0, but a penalty and a lot of incidents and whatever.
Yeah.
But we lack experience, because in some games we are winning and then we lost, or they drew against us in the last minutes, and it is normal, because the boys have to learn. They will learn. They are learning and they will learn, and hopefully by the end of the season, together with the other players who've been with us for many years, so they have a lot of experience in first division. They will help us avoid relegation. And that was our aim at the beginning of the season, still is, and it will remain.
2 questions to go. A tough game for you this weekend. Obviously, you're playing at the top of the table, and I think you just mentioned there, they're looking good, I'll see them. They're playing some beautiful football. They're fast, and of course, they have a very potent strike force. There's 3 up there that can really hurt you.
Yes, Ghajnsielem are a very offensive team. I think they are the most offensive team in this division. They have a lot of pluses. Obviously, there's minuses also, which we hope we can go there, exploit. They are the only team also who plays with a back 3.
Yeah.
All other teams it's a back 4, or sometimes when they are defending it's a back 5. As you said, they have offensive. They are playing the best football up to now.
Yeah.
I agree with you. They have some players who, at the beginning of the season, it wasn't expected from them to have such a good season. I can mention one particular player who's been here with me from when he was 16 years old. It's Joseph Vella, who has returned to his best. I always said this, and many coaches and those at the ground now who are involved in football don't agreed with me that his best years were when he was playing for us. Then maybe his games weren't as good as done, but now he's playing at his best, and it shows. Yeah. And he's being fundamental in midfield. I'm glad that their coach found him a position that he's flourishing there, namely behind the three in front. And even, for example, in games he wasn't playing and was introduced, he did immediately. His impact could be there to be seen. Yes,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, coach. So we actually talked about it off camera when you arrived just before. I mean, you've been a one-man team all your life, and I'm sure you've been there before, and I'm sure you'll be there again. Are you optimistic? Is it difficult? Do you find it sometimes when you have a young team? They obviously look towards you for this extra encouragement, for the the maturity. Is it harder? Do you feel it's hard to motivate them when they're younger, or are you quite are you comfortable at the moment that you can still push them up there?
To be sincere, they motivate me.
Wow.
As I told you, I've been always here with this club, and when you belong somewhere, really belong somewhere, and you see it's a family environment, and you've been intrinsically one of the main parts in this family, and you see the young ones, because I was even their coach when they were 9 years old. So there are even players I was coach of their father here. Wow. So it's this, when you see them coming and playing against the best players here in Gozo and hold their ground.
Absolutely.
Hold their ground. Then you feel more motivated, don't you? When someone is always to the club. Most of the things that motivate him are these things. When you see players have been with this club from 9 years old, playing with the senior team. So this year, I think my motivation is greater because of them, not they because of me.
They feed off that, coach. When they see you like that, they're going to feed from that. When they see
Yes.
that you're loving it and you believe in them, they're going to feed off it for sure.
I'm sure they do. And as I told you, I want to save this team again this year, mainly because of them. But if we don't do it,
You bounce back.
it's done. We'll go second division. We'll play more of the young ones, and I'm sure we'll come back stronger.
Coach, listen, thank you so much for joining us. It's been a pleasure to listen to you and talk to you, and we wish you all the best at the weekend. And I'm sure we'll be back shortly for another game of the week, and we'll be further into the season, and let's see where you are. All right, Coach, thanks a million.
Thanks.
Lovely. Thank you,
Thanks.
love. Thank you. Oh, welcome back again. We're joined now by the goalkeeper for Wanderers, Giacomo. Giacomo, thanks for joining us today. It's been quite a tough start for you with one win and a draw.
Yeah.
This week's going to be another big game for you. You're going in against the leaders who are playing good football at the moment.
Yeah.
Very strong forward line. So you think it might be another tough one this weekend?
Yeah, I think that I will have a lot of job to do. So I'm happy for that. I think that they are very good teams. That it's true, they are playing very good, but as well I think that we will have our chances to make points, to take some points. I mean, every game it's a part history. It's an history. So we lost again Nadur, but I think we play good. It was hardest for them to beat us, and I think that against Ghajnsielem you will see us again a team that will fight for every ball and that want to take points.
Fantastic. I was saying this well to you, coach. At this time of the season now, every point. So what I mean by that is, if you're not winning games but you're drawing them, those points at the end of the season, it's those points that actually matter to keep you up in the division. Is that right? Would you agree?
Yeah, of course. At the moment, I think we have 8 games to go, nine games to go. So this year there are only 2 rounds, so every point it's very important. And of course for us it would be good, for example, take as well 1 point, because if Oratory lose their games, we will have 1 point more than them, and so of course will be very important at the end of the season.
You have a very enthusiastic coach. Do you get a lot of belief from him? I mean, he's very enthusiastic on the sideline. You know, he loves the club. It's his life, which we just talked about now. Do you feed off the coach? Do you get that enthusiasm from him when you're training?
Yeah, of course. The coach, Savina, it's him. We can say he's the soul of Savina. And I think it's 20 years that he is president of the club, so it's long time. And you know, when you feel that it's something yours, you want to give more than your best. Yeah. And even the players are following their coach. This is my 4th season here, so I know the coach since 2013, and so I know how he is and all the passion that he put in everything that he do.
Last question is, you have a very young squad at the moment, which is fantastic, you know, for development in the future. Do you think a season like this, where it's a little bit difficult, you know, look, let's be honest, nobody likes walking off a pitch when you haven't won, and if it happens quite a lot, it's very tough to keep up that motivation, which I think you guys do very well. But do you think that it's something that the young boys will mature, they'll learn this season, whether it's down and back up, or whether they stay in the division, which we hope? They're going to get a lot, they're going to learn a lot. Good afternoon and welcome to the Gozo Stadium for today's First Division game between Victoria Wanderers and Ghajnsielem. Beautiful weather today, a little bit of a wind from left to right, but otherwise perfect conditions. Today's referee is Daniel Potelli, and Victoria Wanderers currently sit 7th in the division on 4 points, while today we host the division leaders, Ghajnsielem, on 19 points. Ghajnsielem, of course, they were joined at the top of the table yesterday by Nadur after their 6-1 win yesterday, but they have this game in hand, so they can go 3 points clear again with a win today over Victoria. I have to say, I think it's going to be a tough day for Victoria today. I mean, God bless them, and it's going to be a lot of effort, but they are up against a very fine unit, as we've talked about. There's goals all over the park with this Ghajnsielem team, and they've even managed to rest Johnny today. So, once again, it just shows you the strength of the squad. Just waiting for the kick-off. Ghajnsielem will start. They're in white and black today, and Victoria in their traditional all-blue strip. Ghajnsielem will be kicking from the left to right. They'll have the wind behind them today for the first part of the game. First ever game between these two clubs was in 1965 in the first division, which was won by Victoria by 1-0. Today they will meet for the 72nd time. These two teams will meet. Ghajnsielem winning 39 of those games, Victoria 18 and drawn 14. And the last game was played in the division 17th of February 2020, ending with a 2-goals win for Ghajnsielem. Waiting for the referee to get us underway. Everything perfect conditions today, I would say. Just like I say, just a little bit of a breeze. As I say, it could be a bit of a tough game today for Victoria. So referee gets us underway. Just having a quick look at the squad lineups for you, which will bring you into a minute. Victoria normally play 4-4-2. I'm not too sure because I haven't received the information just yet. So game is underway. Going to be a free kick on the far side to Wanderers. They'll be kicking into the wind, but like I say, it's a very, it's not so breezy. Shouldn't affect the game too much. So Wanderers today are going to be playing a 3-4-3 system. Obviously, concentrating a little bit on the defence, maybe hoping for some breakaways up front. They can score, Wanderers, there's no doubt about it. Number 4 plays it forward. Number 7 takes the ball. There's a bit of space up front. Oh, that wasn't really the way. He'd already gone right. So, got to get your head up. Victoria today landed up in a 4-2-3-1 system. As we've discussed in past games, they have quite a lethal front line. They break very, very quickly. Their forward line are always working off the ball, running into spaces off the ball. A lot of movement off the ball with Ghajnsielem, especially with the front line. And each one of their front three can certainly finish when they're put into the right position. They don't miss many. Teams are starting to settle down. The ball is in the danger area now. There you go, straight through Unlucky. Good save by the goalkeeper. It's not cleared yet. They're going to have, oh, it could be a penalty. It's given. It's actually given. It was a good save by the goalkeeper. It wasn't cleared, and the penalty has been given. This will be the fourth penalty so far this year that's been conceded by Victoria. Here we go then, after only 3 minutes. Actually, the goal was scored yesterday in our game after 3 minutes as well. Steps up to take it. Oh, beautifully put in. You're not getting anywhere near that one at all, are you? Excellent penalty. Of course, it's the leading goal scorer at the moment for the boys. It's number 27, Igor. You know, it's probably what they didn't need, really, Wanderers. If they could have got through the 10, 15-minute mark without conceding, you know, the heads stay up, they start to believe. But when you go down so quickly after 3 minutes, it turns your head a little bit. So hopefully they can take a breath and not come back again into the game. Otherwise, this could be quite a big score today, I'm afraid. That was the fifth penalty in favour of Ghajnsielem this year, which is about 0.5 per game, and an average of a penalty for Ghajnsielem every 157 minutes. And with that one today, that means they've got 3 penalties in their favour in the first half and 2 in the second. And now they come again. Again, the space, unbelievable space. He's on his own, totally on his own. Oh dear me, not a great start this for Wanderers. 4 minutes, just 5 minutes on the clock, and the space, the gaps at the back there, they just cut through them, as we know they do. They are a very, very dangerous team. You can't give them that sort of space at all. Beautiful goal, as you see in the replay. 1, 2, 3, fast feet, ball's in, and so much space there for the number 20. So much space. And you can't give it to them, because they will finish, they will punish you all day long, this team, all day long. So, Rodney Buttigieg scores that one, and we now have a goal kick to Ghajnsielem. Beautiful cross ball out to the number 19 on the right hand side. Doesn't control it as well as he maybe should have done, so he lets the ball run over his feet. It goes out for a throw in to Wanderers. They need to try and get hold of the ball a little bit now, so as they can just try and claw themselves back into this game. They've got to get the heads up. They've got to get the heads up, or they can have a disastrous game today. I've got to be honest with you. Not a lot of experience out there with these boys, and going down 2 goals after such a short time to the leaders, they will punish you, this team, absolutely. Good volley by number 29 there, the coach's son. But just a little bit too high over the bar. Going to be a goal kick. Time to breathe for the Wanderers. You know, you do all your preparation, you do all your training, you listen to your manager before you come onto the pitch, but once you come out, the coach can't really help you. When you step over, you give away 2 goals in 2 minutes, 5 minutes. It's really difficult. Pull pass back to the goalkeeper for Ghajnsielem, and you can guarantee they'll play this ball out. There's no big clearances upfield with this team. They like to play the ball to the feet, they like to break, they like to pass, and they actually do it very, very well. Very well drilled. Grimmer passes it back. Another great ball forward to the number 27. Just doesn't have the legs for that. Just a little bit overhit by Borges. But you can see how they play. You see how they're looking. If you're watching the game, just watch them run into. They're always looking for these passages. These passages of play all the time. They're moving. They never stand still, this team. They're running into space. They're given opportunities to receive the ball. Very well drilled by a very experienced manager, who, of course, had a career in the UK, played at Barnsley, Sheffield United, and indeed played at Blackpool. A lot of experience. Back with the goalkeeper of Wanderers. It's the high ball forward. Outnumbered by 2. Pulled back for a little bit of leaning there as he jumped on the shoulder of the Wanderers player. Free kick for Wanderers. They've got 4 players forward, trying to get something back early on. Let's put high into the box. Up goes the both players there, but it runs past everybody. And once again, no huge clearance, played to the feet, and this is how they break. Butang, Butiek, oi oi oi. Referee plays that one on. Nicely won back there by the number 29. 20 plays it forward. It's got to run through. Just got a bit scrappy. Everyone, they just need to slow the ball down, get the heads up. Here we go again on the far side. This guy is also quite nippy. Good feet. Back out to the far hand side. This ball will come in short. He goes round his man with ease. And the second cleared. It was just a bit short of the power for the pass. Number 7 turns his man very well and breaks forward. He's got a runner coming through the middle if he can see him. He's got some space to number 20. He's got to get his head up and he's got to find him. Otherwise, it's going to be a bit difficult. Second man comes into the box now. Tries again. Goes round and plays well. Does well. Crosses it beautifully. It's going to come into the... Oh, he's missed it. Wow, he's bent his head down there to go for the header. When I think it would have been a lot easier if he'd have gone with his feet there. I'll have a look at that on the replay for you in a second, but I think he chose the wrong option by trying to lower his head and header it, when I think it would have been a lot easier, even with his knee at that height. In the meantime, they break forward again, over on the far side with 27. Down this side now. Number 19, oh, beautifully around his man there. He left him for standing. Pulls it back beautifully into space here. Oh, a good shot aimed at the left-hand corner, but saved comfortably in the end by the goalkeeper. Bogdanovic involved quite a lot in the first half. Standing in today, as I said, or not standing in so much as, but playing his from the start with Johnny having a seat on the bench today. Resting those legs. Break forward again. Again, look, so much space. A bit of a weak shot this time. He could have done better with that one. And I think his reaction to beating up the pitch would probably tell us that he knows he should have done better. It was beautifully played. He had time. I don't know what it is, but at the back they're giving these players so much space. They've got to get tight to these runners of Ghajnsielem. They're getting so much time on the ball in front of the goal. Poor ball gives the number 7 time to break forward. He's quite strong this player, but he's surrounded by 3-4 players. But he can still get a shot away on his left foot. He holds it up. He's looking for somebody with him. Right over to the back, but it does fall to the number 10. There's just not enough players in the box for them. Number 20, again, left-footed. Ooh, just rolls right across the goal. You know, to be fair, that's 2 chances they've had now in the last few minutes, Wanderers. They've come forward twice. Bit sloppy at the back with Ghajnsielem. They're not picking up those 2 runners. They've had 2 shots on target on another day, which could have actually gone in. First from the number 10 and the number 20. So early warning signs there to Ghajnsielem. You know, don't get too overconfident. Even at 2-0, it could have been 2-2. but still is 2-0 after 12 minutes. And they build again from the back, Ghajnsielem, and they come forward. Over on the far side. Long ball spread over to this side to the number 19. Beautiful. This time he's taken out by the number 6. It will go for a corner, I think, from Ghajnsielem. Just leaving one player back at the moment, Ghajnsielem, because there is nobody from Wanderers forward. Every player is back in the box, a bit of zonal marking there, I think. Ball comes in, over everybody. They can break, but there's no point because there's nobody there, and that's exactly what I mean. He's just punched the ball forward into no man's land because there is no men there, which means they're going to be able to come straight back at them again. But they regroup at the back. Ghajnsielem come to space again down this side in front of our commentary box. Picked up by Borges right in front of us. He plays it to the number 18. Once again, the number 6 tackles well and puts the ball out. Number 18 there, Vela, trying to turn his man. But the young boy just got advantage of him this time. Greenber comes forward. Will be a throw into Ghajnsielem. Thrown into the box. Offside. Not offside. It's actually given for a handball. Soon at the 15-minute mark, as it's a free kick to Wanderers. Hit forward. Cut out by Ghajnsielem. In nice and hard there by the number 20. Cardona. Probably ruined his early chance before, but he's a good player, Buzz boy. He gets around the pitch well. Number 11 challenges here. Stops the early Ghajnsielem break, but it comes straight back again to the number 7. Plays it forward. Oh, just run away from there at the last minute. And then slips in the process. Ghajnsielem to build again. Played inside to number 6. He's going to spread this out to the left-hand side. He does indeed. Just a little bit weak on the pass there. Picked up by the number 6. Ooh, dangerous ball and a bit committed there to his fellow player. Now it comes back again to the right. And again another sloppy ball actually there. They just seem to be underplaying some of the passes. Ghajnsielem just not enough weight on the ball. Turns, goes inside, Vela. Passes back to the number 8. He pushes that one forward. Bit of space over on that side. A lot of the attacks coming down that side. It was the same yesterday when there were a lot of the attacks coming down from the left-hand flank. Although they can break either side here, as we've just seen. All over the park, they can hurt you. Ghajnsielem. Throw into Victoria. Cut out by see again, the passes are just being underhit at the moment by Ghajnsielem. Pass after pass, they just seem to be not putting enough weight on them, but that one wasn't. Nicely cut out by the Victoria defender. It was a timely challenge. He was through. If he had the time that right, he was gone. Vela gets the ball back, passes inside to number 6, looking for an outlet. He's got it on the right-hand side. Grimmer's over on this side. Takes the ball down, passes it back to Borges. He pushes it back inside again to the number 6. Ooh, he looked up there to hit the ball, and in the meantime it was taken off his feet. Number 7 comes forward again. The problem is when he breaks, he's on his own. He's surrounded by a couple of players every time. it's very difficult for them to break too far. Here he goes again. Now he's got the pace. He's got random. Can he get inside the last man? Then he'll get a shot off. He tries to. Brings it onto his right foot. Just couldn't get his full body weight on it. He was stretching for the ball there. As I say, it's very difficult for him because he's breaking on his own all the time. He's always surrounded by players. And he remains down on the ground. But they play on. I'm not so sure anybody's seeing him. The number 19 presses the ball forward. Number 27 takes it down. He looks up. He spreads it into the box. Nobody at the back. It's headed clear. Meanwhile, the player does still remain on the ground. The referee's not blowing the whistle. They're still in attacking position. Now they stop finally, and they will put the ball out. It's not nice because we had a similar situation the last time Victoria played, when we know that the young boy got some bad injury and it was played on by the referee, and it was quite a long time before they got to him, and he was eventually taken to hospital. And we do wish Sam, if you're listening in, Sam, we wish you a full recovery after a horrific injury, and we hope to see you back on the pitch with your teammates as soon as possible. In the meantime, the number 7 is getting to his feet. Medical team come on. No, they don't. They go back. Referee sends him to the sidelines, so any treatment he's going to get has to be off the pitch. In the meantime, the referee will restart the game, and it will be passed back to Ghajnsielem players, I do believe. Which is very sportsmanlike. That's what we like to see. Ghajnsielem coach barking out his orders, letting his players know that at 2-0, this game is still not over. Referee drops the ball, and they will come again. You can see the intent there, but it just again didn't have the power on the ball. Number 2 has it. Borge, infield pass. Number 8 picks it up, spreads it across. We're going to end up on the far side again for their attack. The number 7 is now ready to come back on the pitch whenever the referee spots him. In the meantime, Ghajnsielem continue to play it forward. That's going to go out. No, it doesn't go out for a corner because it's stopped by the number 27. He'll pass it back. We have a chance to get this crossed in again. Rodney's waiting in the box, but beautiful tackle there by the Wanderers defence. Still the number 7 waits to come onto the pitch. Crossed in this time. Much better clearance by the defence, but they give it away again. Oh! Finally, number 7 gets himself back onto the pitch. Got a bit scrappy in the end in the box. It was passed in, headed out by the number 8, came back in again, tried to clear it, and then it was off his own player twice. It was a ricochet, and finally it went over the bar for a free kick to Ghajnsielem, which was going to be taken now by the goalkeeper. It's a poor clearance by the goalkeeper, goes over to the far hand side, goes out, and that will be a throw in to Ghajnsielem. Quickly taken. Number 18 brings it down, goes backwards. This will be spread out to Borge. So number 2, he's got room to move with the ball, brings it forward. Past the number 19, goes round his player beautifully, takes an extra touch, and I think that was the problem, and the ball's put out. Throw into Ghajnsielem down by the corner flag on the right hand side. Surrounded by players, and he still managed with his body strength to get that back, push it into the box. Handball. Much tighter defending there by Wanderers. They get a lot closer to the front line, and therefore obviously keeping down the threat. Lovely ball over to the far-handed side. Beautifully spread across. Again, they have plenty of players forward, ready to willingly run in. Again, another beautiful ball spread out to the number 19. They're passing it well. It goes. Oh, everybody's missed that one. Everybody's missed that one. Went right across the goal. But again, a beautiful passage of play leading up to that cross. Very well played. Victoria have conceded 16 games so far this season, and it's a goal every 30 minutes. They've conceded 5 in the first half, 11 in the second half, and interestingly, they've conceded 6 goals between 81 and 90 minutes, which seems to indicate a bit of a tiredness or lack of concentrating towards the end of the goals. Towards the end of the game. If I can just give you some interesting stats from Ghajnsielem, who scored 24 goals. It's an average of 3.4 goals a game, and an average of a goal every 26 minutes. They've scored 10 of those goals in the first half, and 9 in the second. Building again from the middle. Number 29 spreads it over to the left to the number 7. He puts it out, and it's a lot of danger coming from this far channel. They picked up this time. He's got past 2 of them, but just a little bit too much to do there. But well taken there by the Wanderers defence. They had 2 men on them this time, so they've nullified the attack threat on the left-hand side at the moment. They've spotted it and they're dealing with it. 25 minutes gone. It remains 2-0 to the league leaders at the moment, Ghajnsielem, with the corner coming in. Goes past everybody and goes out on the far side. Possession at the moment then is 16% for SKV and 84% to Ghajnsielem, which we do see. They do hold the ball well. They do spread it around. They do tend to dominate the ball in games, and this game is no different. Goal kick taken, goes to the same place, over to the far side, headed down, won back by Wanderers very well. Some space here now for them to break again. Some very good space on the left as well. Ghajnsielem coming now, this time in waves. If the right ball in, there's plenty of players in there. He's gone round 2, 3, 1 too many, I think, there. Everybody was waiting for the ball. He just took on one player too many, I think. But nobody up front again for Wanderers, so the ball is going to come straight back at them again. Plenty of time on the ball, looks up, spreads it to Boris on the right-hand side. He looks up. 19. Played inside. 27 has it. Again, very good body strength, very good upper body strength. Passes it back to Boris. Spreads it into the middle of the field. Once again, nice footwork by this team. Number 7 has it. Making hard work at the moment, Ghajnsielem. They really are. There's a few passes going astray. Number 7 picks it up. And again, oh, he's so determined. That's a naughty tackle. That's going to be a yellow card, I would say, to number 2. Very, very good feet there by the number 7. He collected the ball in quite a difficult situation, but he had very, 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 very good control of that with his feet. He'd already broke away. He was gone, and their resort was bring him down. Free kick to Wanderers, but unfortunately now, obviously Ghajnsielem have regrouped and have their shape back. Going to be taken by the number 8 of Wanderers. The number 7's there, but he's surrounded by 3 players. And I think that's how it's been pretty much most of the game for him. They also know that he is the main threat. Another silly challenge. No need for that. He was going nowhere there, the number 11. So, yeah. Going nowhere. It's back to goal. So, no need to give away the free kick, but he has. So it's going to be another free kick to Wanderers, to be taken by the number 8. Camilleri. We'll take it right-footed. Nicely in, but very close to the goalkeeper, I think. Taken off the head of the number 7. Just a little bit too close to the keeper, who'd made himself big. Won again by the number 16. Very unlucky. Ball just bounced away from him. Spread out to the far side again. And another Ghajnsielem attack will start to build into the number 6. I'm going to spread it out this side. Again, this is where the space seems to be found over here. Just run away from the cut inside, and the ball just ran away from him. Going to be a throw in now. It's very quickly taken by Ghajnsielem. Number 2 pushes it back in. Borj. Vela. Oh, nice ball. Again, they're using the flanks so well, Ghajnsielem. The ball is spread out to either flank, and they can either flank as well. 19 goes around the number 6. Nice pass in, but too close to the goalkeeper this time. But I'm sure you'll see for yourself if you're watching. They spread the ball to the flanks. Most of the time they come in from the wide, not through the middle. But Wanderers have stemmed the flow in the last 20 minutes after conceding so early and then going 2-0 down. They seem to have got themselves a bit organised now, and they're fighting back a little bit. Not so much with the goal threat, but maybe with the amount of goals conceded. Ball was played just a little bit too short there, and committed. Had to go in for the free kick. Again, going to be taken by the number 8 of Victoria. So keeping 4 players back to nullify the 2 strikers of Victoria, of Ghajnsielem, who remain up. Once again, their outlet is always the same player, it's the number 7. And once again, surrounded by players, and once again, he seems a pass. Well played. Number 11, nice feet. He goes round it, goes down too close to the corner flag. Finds him again, the number 7. Oh, very rare, sloppy pass from the number 7. Very unlucky. I'll see them look to break quick, but they're closed down very fast, that Wanderers. Headed out by the number 8. Wanderers, they've just seemed to have got themselves together since those 2 early setbacks. They're playing a lot tighter. The defence seems to be very concentrated at the moment. They've refound the shape. They've sorted out what the early problems were. They look a lot more compact in these last 20 minutes. Throw into Ghajnsielem, taken by number 2, Borj. Back to Borj. Quite tight down there. Offside. Number 20, Rodney, tell him where he wanted the ball, so he knows next time. In the meantime, it's going to be an offside free kick to Victoria. If you actually look back at some of the results so far this season of Victoria, they have lost the games, but they have not lost by huge amounts. It's all been like a 2-1, a 1-0, a 3-1. I mean, they haven't been absolutely battered at all. They've managed to keep things tight, but still not picking up the points. High kick there. I don't think they connected, but it was close. actually quite dangerous there. The normal free kick taker for Victoria, lining it up again, just adjusting his boot. Push 4 players forward this time, with the number 16 just in a number 10 role there, just behind the strikers. So they have the one in the midfield, they're keeping 3 back, as before 4 back now actually. Ball comes in. Nodded on, nobody there. Easily taken by the keeper, who goes for the early ball this time. Won back by Wanderers. Number 10 comes back in, looking for some outlets. Not many available, and actually gives the ball away. This is the difference. They don't move as quickly into the space like these guys do, as you can see now. Number 19 on his bike again. He's got it down by the line. Tries to go around the number 6, who takes care of him nicely. They lose it again. Picked up again. Nice play by the 19. Determination. Goes round 2. Beautiful cross in. Oh, miles away with that one. Just didn't connect with that at all. It was missed the mark totally with that one. They're going to come back again. This time they go through the middle. Run over his foot. Wins it back though. Number 20, Rodney. Plays out to number 19. I can see what he wanted to do there, but that didn't come out. He just wanted to dink it pass. It was a lot of push and run, but the push was just a little bit too hard and the run wasn't fast, so he didn't quite make it. But we could see what he was thinking. Vela receiving some instructions by the coach. A goal kick to be taken by the Wanderers keeper. Had the pleasure of interviewing him this week, the goalkeeper for Wanderers, Italiano, and what a nice guy he was. The other player we did for Game of the Week this week also was Johnny Camilleri, and I've got to tell you, this guy is just full of enthusiasm. He really does. He's getting on in his career, but he still loves the game. He still has passion for the game, and when you talk to him, it just flows out of him. So let's hope he gets a few more. I think he wants one more goal actually for the 320 career goals, and I know he's got the energy and determination to get that one day soon. In the meantime, the ball goes out to play on this side, just right underneath our commentary box, for a throw into Ghajnsielem, taken by the number 2 Borg. Handball by the number 11, quickly taken by Borg. They go the space out on the far side again, and it's picked up nicely, spread out nicely. He works his way back inside, looking for an outlet. He's found it. Vela, number 18. Unlucky, could see what he was looking for. Borg on this far side. No, lets it run through to Grimman, number 19. Out to Borg. Can he get the early cross in? No, he can't. It's cut out, and that will be a throw in again by the corner flag to Ghajnsielem. Take it in, take it under control, looking for a runner. Number 6. Played beautiful space, played hard and low. 29, 19, and out for another throw in around about the same place as they started. So throw in to Ghajnsielem. Throw and taken, back to number 2. 1 touch, 2 touch. Plays it back to number 6. He's looking up. Oh, nice little turn. He has time. Plays it forward. They're lining up again. Number 27 carries the ball. Oh, that's going to be a free kick. Just in a very dangerous position, given away by the number 16 of Victoria. So Villa gives away in a very dangerous position. It's around about pretty much central of goal, just outside the D. And these are the areas where good spot kick takers like to take their kicks from. Gives you enough to get over the wall, and it gives you enough time, enough distance to get the ball drop down in time for the goal. Sometimes when it's too close, you can't get it up and down fast enough, but this is a perfect distance. Well, let's see how perfect it is. Four men in the wall. Lots of runners for the rebound. It's going to be taken now. He gets it over and it's placed beautiful. Exactly what I was trying to explain. He had the time to get it over the wall and he had time to get it down. Goalkeeper was standing the other side of the wall. And what a beautiful free kick. See this now on the replay. That's the lead goal scorer. Igor gets another one. Well played. Nicely taken. You'll see it now. You'll see how he has the time. It goes over and enough time to drop down. And beautifully placed. Goalkeeper got his fingers to it, actually, I think. But very, very, very nice. A lot of confidence in that. He knew what he was doing. Yeah, the goalkeeper did push it further up. 3-0. 38 minutes gone. It's if it wasn't hard enough before the game, I think it's going to be hard now. 3 goals down. Not much of a front line, really, because of their line-up. So they change the line-up and go for it, or they keep the score down. The choice is there. Free kick number 8 again, takes all their spot kicks in the centre circle. Going to pump this one forward. Won by the number 7. Then the number 20, and then cleared down the side for a throw into Wanderers. Number 6 will take it. Ghajnsielem come again on the far side, play it back. Back to boys. These two have a very good partnership between them, 19 and 2. Grimmer and Borg. A lot of stuff comes from these two down this side. They play it well together. He went for the corner and he received it. Just worth mentioning at this time that the number 6 for the Victoria Wanderers, a young English guy, 16 years old today playing. That's Thomas Potter. No relation to Harry Potter, of course. Well, you never know. Corner. Ghajnsielem. Along the floor. I'm not quite sure what he meant there, but they've won it back. Still danger. Collected by the number 7. Working hard in defence. Unlucky. I'd really like to see this number 7 playing with a fellow striker up front, because he is very fast. And I think given the chances, the boy can definitely finish. He does tend to play most of the time in a lone role up front, as do a few of the lower teams actually. And that's not due to any choice. Sometimes that's the way you have to do it when you're up against these top teams. Oh, nicely round, nice little touch. Number 19 goes round Mr. Potter. And I think a free kick given. Quick feet there by the number 19. He got round him very nicely, but brought down in the end. Four minutes left. I don't think there'll be too much extra time. Injury time. Gonna be 18, Vela, or the coach's son maybe, with his left. Number 29, left-footed. Perfect for a left foot, actually. They have plenty of people forward. 7 players in the forward position here for Ghajnsielem. And the same amount back. Just having a little chat with a couple of the players there, a little bit of pulling and tugging in the line there, which is still going on now. Somebody's just being thrown to the floor. Someone thrown for the floor there. Can't quite see who's getting the lecture. Is it Rodney? We can hear the referee say, no more. Here we go. No, it's actually taken. No, it is by the left foot. Nice pass. A beautiful, beautiful play. Oh, what a great save by the Italiano goalkeeper there. What a fantastic point blank save. Excellent save. Very, very good. It was a nice free kick, nicely taken. And point blank shot and a point blank save. Well played, the goalkeeper. As you see on the replay there was back heel there. I don't really think he knew that much about it, to be honest with you. Yeah, it hits him sort of on the upper shoulder. I think he you know, he made himself wide, but I don't think he actually knew too much about it. The ball came up, but it came with a bit of power, and maybe just twisted the leg there a bit when he made the save. The problem seems to be around the knee. But he's kept the score down to 3-0. We have a few minutes left. 2 minutes left, or 1.5 before the half time. Which is enough time for me to tell you that we have a live sending for you tomorrow, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, as the same time as today, so join us for that one. And as it stands, Ghajnsielem will obviously remain top of the division by 3 points over Nadur. Followed by Shokir and the very informed Kercham at the moment. Corner coming in. They defended very deep, the Wanderers. Very, very deep. Taken down by the Italian goalkeeper. He might have problems kicking this because he's still limpid and he is right-footed. But didn't hinder him too much. Break on again from the far side, looking up for players. He goes round the next one. Can he pull it back? Oh, just overrun it. I actually think that was a goal kick. Yes, indeed it was. He just had the final touch was just one touch too many. He just pushed it over the line. Fantastic bit of play, nice speed, good vision. And once again, they look so dangerous when they come forward. There's goals in this team from absolutely everywhere. It's all about just digging in now, I think, for Victoria. That's us, 45 minutes. No board up at the moment, so we can't tell you if we have any injury time. I think the board man's gone for a cup of coffee early. Free kick, is it, or it's a throw? It's the throw to Victoria, and there goes the whistle. The reason there was no board is because there was no time to be added on. 3-0 to the league leaders. Fairly comfortable, 2 very early goals. Victoria tended to dig in a little bit after that. They made a bit more of a game of it. Not too much going forward, unfortunately, for Victoria in that first half, and I don't think it'll change much in the second. 3-0. I have a feeling there's more goals to come in the second half, and join us for that. So we'll see you right after the break. So, welcome back to the second half of this First Division clash between the current lead leaguers Ghajnsielem and Victoria Wanderers, currently by 3-0. Fairly comfortable first half for Victoria. They do what they do best, they score goals. The biggest ever win actually for Ghajnsielem came in a First Division game in 1966 by 6-1. And amazingly, in that game, Mario Gauci scored all 6 goals. Eat your heart out, Johnny. There you go. 80% play for Ghajnsielem in the first half with 22 Wanderers who've worked hard and huffed and puffed, but it's been very difficult for them. And I think it could be quite a long second half for them as well. The goals today, it puts Ghajnsielem on 27 goals for the season, with 5 against. Couple of substitutes taking place for Ghajnsielem early in the second half. Oncoming number 10 Bazina, and off going the number 18 Vela. Like for like. Going to be Wanderers getting us away for the second half, kicking from left to right. This time they'll have the wind with them, although the wind has died down. Now we can see the flags, they're just hanging quite limp. There's not too much blowing around there. Ball down this side with the number 16. Plays it to the captain. Ball out over on the far side. It was that combination of Borg and Grimma over that side in the first half that caused most of the trouble, I think, for the Wanderers. Most of the attacks came that way. Bit of a tug on the back there, but gets away with it. And once again, you see the number 7. He gets a bit disheartened. He does his best. He runs forward, but he never has an outlet. He just sort of carries the ball, and it's eventually too many people, and Ghajnsielem win it back, which they've done now. They're pushing forward again on that far side. Borg plays it to Grimma, and that's that 1-2 combination over there that's been working so well for them. But it's lost there by the number 29, Bogovic, and given away, and the ball goes out for a throw in to Ghajnsielem, I do believe. No, it's 2 Wanderers. The young boy, number 16, Potter's going to take this one. 16 years old, well done. It's great to see. He plays it into the number 8, who dinks it forward, just a bit overplayed. Collected by the goalkeeper for Ghajnsielem. He's going to play it to the number 7, the captain. And they will start to build again. Right below us here to number 16. Puts it back again. Tries to put it into the middle, cut out by the number 7, but number 6 gets a chance to win again. Dinks the ball forward. Again to Borg. It's probably going to go, yes it does. Oh, nice forward to Rodney now. He's got a bit of space. Butang. Oh! Well, I'm not too sure that it's too far away. I'll have to look at the replay there because nothing's been given regarding the tackle, but a goal kick. Have a look on the replay. Not an awful lot in it, I don't think. He went down a bit too easy there. It's going to be a corner, and the same 2 players go over. So it goes in with the left foot or it goes in with the right foot. It's the left foot this time. No, it's right foot. Clearly taken by the goalkeeper. Clears it long upfield. Cleared away again, play it down on the deck, and it goes out to that far side again. Another chance to work the ball forward, comes back in To the middle. Ooh. Bad first touch, got him into trouble there. A very bad first touch. He didn't touch it very well. He lost control. He then went to make the tackle, which by then was obviously far, far too late. And bit clumsy on the number 11, Oliver. A card, I think. Yellow card given. Normal kick taker, the number 8 for Wanderers, looking to put a long ball in. It's hitting miles over. I think that was close to ending up in the dur. Quickly taken by the Ghajnsielem defence. Goalkeeper puts it out again. It's on the very far hand side. Bogs to his partner in crime, Grima. He puts it inside. Picked up by number 27, Olga. Plays it back in midfield again. Back to number 8. Goes inside. Comes out this side to number 7. Will now be played to the number 16. Not much space. 2 players there. Plays a 1-2. Gets it back from the number 10. Beautifully played. Takes the man on. Goes to the byline. Gonna hit it left-footed in. Just goes over the line when he crossed it in there. Unlucky again. Nice passage of play. Very nice. But comes to nothing this time. And it will be a free kick. The coach, Ghajnsielem coach, calling Johnny from his warm-up. So I expect he'll be coming on very shortly. He made way today for the sun. But Johnny's coming forward now, so I think we're going to see a substitute shortly. He's taking his top off. So we'll soon see Johnny Camilleri coming on. Meanwhile, Ghajnsielem come forward again. On the far-hand side. Mr. Butak. Rodney passes. Oh, just a loose pass there, and they'll come away again. Going to be another card, I think, here. Indeed it is. Unnecessary one as well. But a card it is. Number 16, as you see on the screen, Vela. Comes out this side to the number 7 and number 16. Oh, just his feet got underneath him. Took one touch too much, much to the annoyance of his manager or coach. But they come again. He's made a run into the box now, number 16. Got a bit of space there, got ahead of his marker. But it's on the far side at the moment. Number 27 skips over the ball. And we have another runner, and we have space in the box. There are players, but it's not the best cross in the world. But they pick it up again. The ball should come back in here. Nice play by a nice 1-2. Nothing given there by the referee. That was worth another look, I think. That was quite close. Well played by the captain. Picks it up. They come again. Number 10. Referee played it on. It would have been a free kick, but referee played it on. 16 goes around 3 or 4 players, and it goes out for a corner. Crossed in, cleared out. Nobody up front at all. Comes the cavalry charge, but the ball spread out to this side again, to the very quick feet of the number 16. He plays a nice ball inside. He takes it forward. It's on his right foot. He's looking for a runner. He's looking to play. He's going to have to do it left-footed. Goes out for a corner. Good defending by the number 3 of Victoria. Corner kick to Ghajnsielem. Whoa. No, it's not. It's going to be a goal kick, according to our referee today, Mr. Portelli. I thought that was a corner myself, but a goal kick it is. Long ball upfield, number 7 challenges for it, wins it again. This time he does manage to bring somebody into play, but very quickly breaks down. The number 20 there. Nice feet there now by Igor. Another attack comes. That will be the goalkeepers. Oh, we should have let that one go, but he elects to clear it upfield. Falls nicely for the number 7. He's on his own again. He's got 3 or 4 in front of him. 2 players broke into the box now, if he can see them. He goes round and he will win himself a corner. Well played, number 7. Hold it up well. We have somebody down in the D. Victoria. Didn't actually see what happened. Medical team, come on. And as always, we will say thank you to the medical team. They do a fantastic job here at the stadium. Every game they're here, and every game they look after the players, and we say thank you to them. They do a great job. Well done. Little bit of cramp there. I didn't actually see who it was went down. Here's the man himself waiting to come on. Gianni Camilleri, Malta's all-time top goal scorer with 319 goals. Let's make it 320 soon, Johnny. Like I said, I had the pleasure of meeting him in our Game of the Week interview, and he's just a really nice guy. Two substitutes will be coming on shortly for Ghajnsielem. Number 10 loses out there. Quick feet to number 7. If he can get past, he's in with a chance here. This boy can finish. Beautiful play, and what a fantastic goal. As I've said all the way through this game, this boy is a bit special. If he gets a chance on goal, he's going to score it. Took his time. He went round the goalkeeper, and fantastic. Well done to number 7, LBG. Absolutely fantastic. Very calm. You see him here now. He's got 2 players and a goalkeeper to get round. He takes his time. Sells the dummy to the goalkeeper and calmly slots it into the goal. 3 goals to 1, and Wanderers always seem to get a goal in their games. Well done. I don't think it's any danger to the result, to be honest with you. But there you go. They do get a goal. Substitute taking place. Rodney coming off for Johnny. Rodney for Johnny. Sounds like a good movie there. Rodney and Johnny. Faruga also coming off for Antonio. So much of a likeness in the forward positions there, with Johnny coming on for Rodney. Rodney's done his job today. He's got his goal. And now the ball's with the number 7, the captain. Plays it back to the goalkeeper. Short pass forward to get the attack going again. And it's the traditional Borg to Grimmer combination on the far side. They work so well together, as we said. Cut out this time by the number 11 of Wanderers. And it will be a throw-in. Break forward, going out for a goal kick. No, kept in by Potter, but he does actually give it away at the same time, so they'll come again into the midfield, into the number 10. Heads up, looking forward. Number 16, ready to make another challenge forward here now. Having another assault on the goal. Number 7, the captain, plays it up to his short ball to his right-hand side, and another short ball again. They keep nice movement. Number 6 goes out to Grimmer on the far side. Nice passage of play. Goes round Potter quite easily there, puts the ball into the box. Johnny tries to lay it off there, but just not enough power on the pass. He gets it back again, keeps his feet. He's gone into the byline, ball comes nicely across to Barbici, who lays it off to the number 10. Oh, what a fantastic save. What a fantastic save. Absolutely fantastic save. And he's hurt himself there. Oh, I think it's cramp. Great save, great shot. Excellent play. Bazina. He hit it beautifully. It was just coming down, I think. I don't think it would have gone in. The goalkeeper just pushed it over. It would have been maybe hit the bar. But goalkeeper down with a little bit of cramp. And resulting in a corner kick to Ghajnsielem, but the medical team coming on, so I'm not quite sure, is it cramp or isn't it cramp? He did have an injury earlier on in the first half to his knee area, I think. Whether this has anything to do with it or not, I'm not too sure. Medical team now treat it as if it's a cramp. Put the pressure down on the foot, keeping the leg straight. Just showing you now from earlier on. With the penalty, fabulous shot, beautifully taken. That was the second, and then of course this wonderful free kick. Super goal. Just waiting for the goalkeeper to finish the treatment. Looks like he's okay to continue. Bogdanovic will take the corner. Right-footed. Still looking a bit sore there, the goalkeeper, to be honest with you. He doesn't look too comfortable. He's still in a bit of a discomfort. Kick taken in. Misses everybody, bounces down, cleared by the number 7, who also fulfills his defensive role very well. But the ball will come back again. It's on the far side. Played into the number 2, goes out to his partner in crime, and they'll work the ball into the middle, and they'll probably have a counter now on this other side of the pitch. Indeed they will. Number 7 plays it forward. Johnny plays it back. Nice touch forward by the number 10. Just a little bit too hard. Will be a throw in to Wanderers. Goes over everybody, goes straight to Ghajnsielem player. Now the bit of space now on this far side. If he can get it out fairly quickly, the number 2. And indeed he plays it in first to number 6. Eventually finds its way out to Greenman on the far side. Plays it back to Borg. Borg looking up, looking for a runner. Gives it into the midfield to the number 7. Space out here with the captain in a lot of space. And it comes out to him now. The number 7 picks it up on the left-hand side. Plays it back again. Just waiting for the players to get into those pockets so they can play that forward pass to play a player in. Patient football by Ghajnsielem. They're waiting for the runner. Play it back again. Number 7 goes back inside. Playing it around at the back, and all of a sudden they'll see the runner and it will be played forward. But at the moment, they're still looking for him. Bovanovic loses the ball, played forward to the number 7 of Ghajnsielem, of Wanderers, who couldn't quite get to the ball this time. Ball played into the centre circle. Number 7 looks up into number 16. Number 16 first touch is a bit heavy, manages to recoup, carries the ball forward. Gets his head up and a lovely pass forward. Is it too much? No, it's brought down beautifully. Now we have time. He's got runners. Back to the number 16. He decides to take on a player, puts it back in. There are players there. Is he going to hit it again? Oh, cleared by Potter. Nice play by Bogovic. Gets the ball back, plays it inside. Number 7 picks it up again, the captain. Playing a big role in the second half. Plays it forward again, down the channel. Nice feet. And there we go, number 10. Loses out to the strong number 7 and fouls him again. He's fouled quite a lot. I'd like to see the percentages of fouls on the number 7. He's brought down quite a lot, and this time by the number 10. That relieves the pressure a little bit on the Wanderers. They've been soaking up quite a bit of pressure now, I'd say, in the last 15 to 20 minutes. But they're doing the job. They're keeping the score down. It's still 3-1. No goals yet in the second half for Ghajnsielem, but 1-2 Wanderers. The number 8 again. Plays the ball forward. It's going to run through, but it heads out. That is a very good shot. Unlucky. Fell nicely for him there, just couldn't get the power enough to carry it through beyond the goalkeeper. Ghajnsielem break. Headed out by Wanderers over on the far side. It will be a throw in. Goal attempts, SKV 2 and Ghajnsielem 9, which pretty much sums up the game, to be really honest with you. And of those 9, 3 of those of course were goals. 2 on target for Victoria, and one of those was the goal. Space down here again on this side, although they're closing them down quite quickly. It's going to go back. Oh, weak pass back, bit of a suicidal pass. He gathers it well though, plays it inside, looking for the number 10. Free kick this time to Ghajnsielem, number 4. Referee tells them too many, and that's a yellow card. So Christian Grimmer will receive the yellow card. .66 minutes on the clock, 3-1 to Ghajnsielem. Plenty of players in the box waiting for this one. It's going to be taken this time left-footed. He just seems to be able to play with both feet, because his corner taken before was with his right. He's now lining this up to be taken with his left, and he swings it in with his left foot. Nicely played in. Oh, headed back, not cleared properly. It's out now. They managed to get away a lot of feet there. Nobody forward, everyone defending. It's picked up easily by the Ghajnsielem defence. Little pass knocked forward there by the captain, but cut out. Throw in taken quickly. Here we go, number 10. Johnny's gone to space as well, but number 10's going to have another shot on it. Number 8 puts his foot out, rolls and takes the sting out of it, and it goes back to the goalkeeper. Half clearance, he's struggling with his foot again. He's in some discomfort, the goalkeeper. He really should be coming off, I think. They should be looking to change the goalkeeper. He's in a little bit of pain. You can see he's not comfortable at all. But at the moment, no change. They play on. Nice his feet by the number 7. Gets himself some space again. He's going to get a shot away. It's beautifully put across the... It's offside. No, it's given. It's a goal. Oh, well, look at that. There's number 7. Again, the danger man. Oi, 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 oi. Little bits of temper here. Temper. Trying to get the ball back so as to get the game started. Well, he ripped them open here, the number 7. Totally and utterly ripped them open. He went round the defenders very easily, put it across the box. Everybody missed it, and it was put into the goal. As we can see now, he takes them on here. Here is nothing. He's in trouble all over the place here. But he does what he does best. He keeps going. Look, he's 5 men around him and gets the cross. And put it nicely by the number 20. And as a football pundit, I'd have to say that is not very good defending by Ghajnsielem at all. They were so heavily outnumbered, but they just let him get that pass away. Very, very, very weak defending at the back by Ghajnsielem, who concede 2 goals to Wanderers. Is the unthinkable on the cards here? Can they get something out of this in the end? Free kick to Ghajnsielem. All the Wanderers players there talking to their player, telling him to absolutely calm down. I think it's already been in the book. And all the players, all his teammates around him, and telling him to calm down, the number 16. That's the last thing they need now, is a player off in this game. So Vela needs to take a deep breath and calm down a little bit, I think. A lot of tempers starting to appear in the Ghajnsielem team, screaming at each other at the moment. They're not very happy in what's just happened, but they have a chance to come again. Nicely taken into the box this time. 1 too many again. He does it quite often, this number 16. You know, sometimes he gets himself the space. He goes around a few players. He has the chance to cross, takes on the extra man, and that ends in him losing the ball. Needs to look up sometimes and maybe release that ball just a little bit earlier. Goalkeeper unable to take the kick. I actually don't know why he's still on the pitch. I've got to be honest with you. He's in a lot of discomfort, and they're just leaving him there, and they could regret that. "70 minutes on the clock. 2-1. I'm quite sure all the Nedo supporters are watching in on this one, and I know what they're thinking and hoping right now. Substitute taking place. Number 29 comes off, and the number 22 goes on. Coach's son. Had a good game. Fresh legs on. Throw in to be taken by the number 4 of Victoria. Loose header there, clearance header, and a loose pass then also by Wanderers. They need to watch this number 7, because while this boy's on the pitch, anything can happen. Another goal can be scored by him. Every time he gets it, he's a total danger. He causes havoc in the Ghajnsielem defence. He has done it twice now. Ball cleared away, left-footed, goes out for a throw-in. So they really need to keep their eyes on him, that's for sure. He has very, very good upper body strength. He has very, very fast feet. And he does have a football brain to match. Ghajnsielem tried to come forward again. Cut out by Wanderers. They come back again. Ball into the number 6. He looks out right. Grimm's there. He's going to pick it up. It's just not going to reach him. It does. He stretches for it and he gets it. Number 6 picks it up again. Looking for the runners in the box. Only one there at the moment, and that's Johnny, but the ball doesn't come through to him. And they build again. Loose ball by the number 7. Wanderers clear. Looked like he was brought down, but referee says no, and they come again. Now, what's he going to do? He needs to release the ball. He needs to release the ball. Okay, he did get brought down there by the number 3, But once again, Johnny had made his move. He'd gone off to his left. He had the ball. He could have gone around the 2 players, got his head up, slipped that pass in, and they're on goal. He carried the ball again, that one more time. He was brought down, but I don't think he'd have got through on goal if he wasn't brought down, to be totally honest with you. A little bit of argy-bargy once again over here now. Ball picked up by the number 7 and moved, but the referee would decide where the free kick is taken from. He needs to move away, or he's going to get himself into some trouble. To be honest with you, the ball is exactly where it took place, so it's just a bit silly, the number 7. He needs to back off. Right, this is a fantastic opportunity by the very informed Igor. We've seen what he can do from a free kick in the first half. This is about the same position at goal, but it is a little bit closer, which means it's a little bit harder for him to get it up and down again with the wall. The wall is closer to the goal, but he has good feet, and it is a danger. The danger also, of course, is the goalkeeper to Wanderers at the moment. I think he's still carrying an injury, and is he going to be light enough on his feet if he needs to put the pressure on? Here comes the kick, right-footed. Oh, what a great save! Excellent save. He placed it. He got it past the wall, placed it right into the right place. It would have gone in, but the goalkeeper got down and palmed it well. Good save by the goalkeeper. You have to say it's been a really spirited Wanderers effort, this. It really has. They've really fought hard to try and get something from this game after going down 1 goal after 3 minutes, going down a second goal after 8 minutes, and then 3 by half time. And they've come out and they've just given it everything they've got. You can't fault them for their effort, determination. So fair play to the boys out there in blue. Ghajnsielem to come again. Over on the far side, Grimmer moves the ball in from his left foot, but 1 touch too many, and it's half cleared to win it back again. Cleared again and brought down under control. Put into the number 6. Got the number 10 alongside him. There's plenty of space out here on this side for the number 16. Instead it goes out to Grimmer. We've got Johnny inside the area, but that's a very, very poor cross, and that goes out for a goal kick. Johnny screaming at the players around him. He's trying to re-motivate the Ghajnsielem players who've sort of taken their foot off it a little bit. You can hear him saying, "Wake up, boys," and that's exactly what they need to do, because they've lost some concentration out there somehow and allowed this Victoria team to get back into the game. Ball down this end. It's going to go out for a goal, a throw-in, to Wanderers. Number 4 to take it. Into the danger man. Holds the play up. Finds the number 16. Tries to send it back in. It's cut out by the defence. A long punt forward. Oh, he's tripped. It was an accident. Oh no, that was an accident. 100%. That was an accident. 100%. That was very unfortunate. He's gonna get a red, and I'm sorry, but that is a mistake by the referee. I'm not supposed to say it, but I do. You'll see now on the replay, he's running. The guy just caught him. He didn't put his foot out. He was caught. They just clashed feet. I hope we can see the replay shortly. I think that's really, really unfortunate. You'll see they're running forward here now. If you have a look at this, you see he didn't put his foot out. If you watch it now, their feet come together. There. Feet come together. I don't think he put his foot out for that one, and the referee has dropped his yellow card on the pitch somewhere. Oh, how unfortunate. After that fight back, they lose a player. I think that's the 4th red card. I think I'll check for you in a second for this team. Oh, very sad. Okay, well, I sort of disagree there, but I'm just a pundit. The referee has the final decision, and he's a lot more experienced than me, but he was quite some distance away. So the referee's yellow card is by the halfway line, so everyone has to get a red from now on because he doesn't have a yellow. Nicely down by the goalkeeper and palmed away. It's been spotted by one of the Ghajnsielem players. Give him back to the referee. Referee receives a yellow card. I think he should after that last decision, to be honest with you. But there you go. Okay. Wanderers now going to struggle. They're down to 10 men after a spirited fight back in this game. Danger signals. Number 20 with a bit of space, but he's got 4 defenders in front of him, but he goes round him nice. He gets it onto his left foot. Oh, a little bit of a panic shot there. I think if he'd kept his head a bit more, took his time, picked his spot, he could have really got that away there, but he didn't. Ghajnsielem come again. Seventy-nine minutes on the clock. Victoria have actually conceded 6 goals between 81 and 90 minutes so far this season, so it is a time when they do let a few in, and they've just done it now. Just as I speak. Looking for offside, but they don't get it. Let's just put the game beyond doubt. What a surprise, the leading goal scorer puts in another one. So let me tell you, that is 32 goals for Igor in 20 and a half games. 32 goals in 20 games. That is some fantastic, fantastic stats. You have to say, unlucky Wanderers in that very harsh sending off. Could be disputed and talked about for a long time, that one, but a red card it was. And I think that's pretty much over now. Come forward again. Quick feet by the number 16. If he looks up, he needs to score it. Once again. Oh, what a great save by the goalkeeper. Offside. This goalkeeper's good. He really is a good keeper. Lovely, lovely save. Lovely save. Good shot. Could have been released earlier again, but good shot. Ghajnsielem have scored 9 of their 24 goals between the 51st and the 70th minute, and it's been pretty much the same now. Bit of a heavy touch there, tried to put number 7 in, but he was far, far way ahead. 82 minutes on the clock. Number 7 into the number 16. He's got players again ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looking for the free kick, doesn't get it. Number 11 for Wanderers. Turns into trouble. Manages as though to release the ball finally. And again, they're going to struggle. There's nobody up there because they're man short. Ball comes in number 7. So let's see what he does this time. They're going to have 2 men on him. Plays it in early this time. Shot coming in. Oh, extremely weak by the number 11. Gets in into the ground, and Ghajnsielem can break now. They've got 3 runners forward as normal into the space. Played short. Turned. Plays it back into the midfield. Done to the number 22. Takes his time. They've just got to see the game out now. Comes the other way. To get it out to number 16. He has the space and it's going to end up there. You can be sure of that. And there it does. Off he goes again. Let's see how long before he releases it. 1. Early. Back. Good tackle. Good tackle. Corner given. Good tackle by the number 3. Well played. Corner kick going to be taken by the number 10. All the players forward now. Ghajnsielem keeping 2 back, but there are no forward players of Wanderers at the moment. They've got all 10 players back in the box as the corner kick is going to be taken. They all made a run and they'll have to start again. You see how they defend, very deep. Headed away. Number 6 out to the number 10 again, just took the corner. Plays it in early to number 16. He will just about reach it, pulls it back. Oh, I respect that jump. I respect that jump. Strong feet by the number 10. Getting chased by the other number 10, and that should be a free kick. What's he given? No, he's given a throw. Given a throw. Well, that's going to be one for the end of season bloopers, I think. That's over the boards. Throw taken in. Lands to the number 22. Squares it off to number 6 in the middle of the field. They have time. They have plenty of time. They are winning by 4 goals to 2. They are going to finish the day on top of the division. But are they finished yet? They're coming again. Number 16 takes on the player. Comes back. Takes on another one. Loses the ball. Cleared. Picked up by Ghajnsielem. Number 10. Tracks back nicely. Cleared upfield. Throw in to Ghajnsielem. 5 minutes left. Puts any time added on. Little bit short that. No, it runs through. Is there a 5th goal in this team, which will put them on 29 for the season? Potter puts the ball over the line. Over by the corner flag. It's going to be a throw into Ghajnsielem. We'll say since he's come on, not much has fallen to Johnny and up front at the moment. Camarari's been, he has the ball, just hasn't kept to his feet, because we know if it does, it's all over. Nice play. We know he's going to run at it. He goes again. It's another card. Number 11. Interesting, Ego's decided to leave this one. He's been taking them all so far. And instead, it's going to be lined up, it looks like, by the number 16. So we're going to have a different player. Right on the edge of the D. He's far enough out to get this one up and down over the wall. I would say they're lining up with 5 in the wall, I think. Anywhere on target. This should go in. After saying that, he does have to get past this Wanderers goalkeeper, who's had a really, really good game. Despite shipping in 4 goals, I think he's had a very good game, made some very good saves. Number 16 to take this one. 87 minutes on the clock. Getting himself ready, and he comes forward. Now. Into the wall. Oi. Not sure what happened. Where was the referee? Going to be retaken. I think he's quite happy about that, because that was no sort of free kick at all. Just went into the legs of the wall. Is he going to have another try? He is indeed. Well, see if he can do any better second time around. Lands himself up. Referee blows his whistle. Attempt number 2. Pretty much the same result as the first one. Ball headed away. It's going for a throw in by the corner flag on the left hand side. Just a few minutes left now for Wanderers to hold on. Very spirited game for them today. It really is. 4-2, but they really had to go in the second half and then went down by one man. Captain plays it in midfield just to see out the game now, I think. For those of you who follow us, don't forget our game of the week next week, which gets sent out now on 2 separate episodes. Both teams have their own slot. We also have the Do You Know feature, and also next weekend we have the weekend studio with questions to the coaches just a couple of minutes before the game for the final updates on their team, their formation, and that's also always good to tune in for. That'll be done live at the weekends from our studio. 3 minutes up on the board, 3 minutes extra time. Injury time. Igor turns, beautifully turns. Takes his time, looks for a player. Finds one right at the back. Oh, I thought he might have had a go at that first time. He brought it down though, offside. He brought that down. I think the thing to do maybe was to chest it, or even go with the head. But he brought it down and the control wasn't fantastic, so it ran away from him. Goalkeeper plays it over to the guy who takes the kicks for him at the moment, because he's still suffering with that leg, I think. So it's going to be the number 8 who's taking everything today for Wanderers. Long ball forward, number 7 tries to control it, tries to get it back, but runs off the number 11. Infield, 16. Are they going to have one more go? Here they come, Wanderers. For the number 7, it's not going to reach him. Cut out by number 16, who turns round nicely. Good feet, very good feet. Plays it out, number 10. Ahead of him is Johnny, but decides to go in field, just plays it back. Number 7, 16. There he goes again. Nicely tracked back by the number 3, and a very nice tackle. Well played. Paul played back by the number 6 to the goalkeeper. That'll be a corner if there is time for it. I think they're going to take it fairly quickly. Nice evening tonight. A little bit of wind come back up again. The flags, just black and white flags there, just blowing lightly. It's been a very nice day for football today. The sun's been out all day through it. Here comes the final corner kick of the game. Comes in. Overhead kick. Not very well executed this time. Back to the goalkeeper. Referee looks at his watch. Looks at his linesman. Play it out to the left-hand side. Last chance of the game now to come forward. Number 10 can't quite bring that under control. Comes back to number 7, to the captain. That's going to be cut out. Throw in to Wanderers by the number 3. Throws it in. Referee's going to blow the whistle, and that brings the game to a conclusion. 4 goals to 2 to Ghajnsielem. They get off to a fantastic start with 2 very early goals, followed by a penalty. Going in at half-time, very comfortable. Wanderers came out the second half and really made a go of it. They made a good fight of it. They got 2 goals back. Unfortunately, had a red card when all that was going on. Put them down to 10 men towards the end, and that made it nearly impossible. It was very tough for them. But for the 2 teams, I'll have to say, well played at Ghajnsielem, playing their normal, nice, attractive football. Deserve to be where they are at the summit at the moment. And for Wanderers, keep it going. You've got enough football in you to stay up, I believe. Well played. Good fight back. So from me, John Birmingham, from Armour Livestream, from all our cameraman, our director, thank you very much for joining us today. We'll be with you tomorrow for a whole new game. Thanks a lot. Have a nice evening. Bye-bye.